What is going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media back with another video. So we are at the family house, so we will be making some more videos of my cars here, the Civic Si as well as the turbo Mitsubishi Lancer build. So last video, you guys might have saw, we took the Civic Si out for a drive. We took it out to grab some breakfast for the family, and it's been a while since I've driven this car, so it's definitely fun to take out and drive. But this video will be about the other car that sits in the garage. So last update on this car, we had my boy Chris came over and he ceramic coated the whole car. The car looks awesome. This is the first time I'm seeing it with the garage open. So nice tire shines, ceramic coated wheels. Paint looks amazing. You guys can see the reflection of the Brother Supra. All in all, just really good job. If you guys need your car detailed, whether it's being car wash, cleaning the engine bay, the interior, ceramic coating, make sure to hit up AutoWorks Detailing. You're here local in Central Texas. But yeah, let's talk about this car. So I haven't actually driven or started this car for a while, probably in over a month. So let's go and unlock the car. Love the startup animation. Does take about 10 seconds or so for the startup animation to load. But yeah, very cool. And since I haven't started up the car for a while, I think we can give it a nice cool start. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, this is my 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer GT. That's been white body, turbocharged. There's so much done to the car over the years. And I've had this car since brand new, so I'm the only owner of the car, and she has definitely came a long way since stock. And my brother did want to go on a little cruise with the Supra, but probably not today. We have some plans. Hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully I'll be able to take my S2000 here to the family house next weekend, so that we can go on a little cruise with the Supra. But the Mitsubishi Lancer, reason why I'm thinking of not taking it out. Firstly, she's all nice, freshly ceramic coated. She's all clean now. We do have a car show coming up, and the next event will be the Super Lap Battle here in Austin, Texas. So I believe that's coming up in March. So if you guys want to come check out the car, it'll be at the Just Vibes car show. There's also going to be a time attack event as well as drifting. So it's going to be a whole weekend of fun. So here's the event, March 11th, March 12th, Circuit of the Americas, Super Lap Battle. Yeah, make sure to mark your calendars if you guys want to check it out. It's a very cool event. I try to go every single year. But yeah, let's go ahead and give this car a cold start. It's been over a month, so we just want to make sure fluids are running. And I just missed this car. Okay, so here is my cockpit, my office. Love the Voltex steering wheel. And if you guys want me to do a little update video on the interior, the engine bay, the car itself, just let me know over the years. I've definitely done some of these videos. If I were to switch out one thing in the interior, which I've been talking about for a while, but I've put on pause, I might want to take these seats out. These Brom Racing seats, they look great and work great, but I might throw them in my rally yard, my daily driver, and maybe source seats for this car, but no rush. And then also the harness bar, I might do like a full roll cage in the back since nobody sits in the back anyways. But I don't know, we'll see. As you guys know, we do have quite a few projects ongoing. And among all 4 cars, this car is definitely, in my book, the most complete. I say that because it's not a car that's just on wheels and coilovers and call it a day. You know, it has just so much aftermarket parts and money thrown at it over the years, over the 7 years of ownership. So yeah, it's you know, my interior is pretty well put together. The engine bay, the exterior of the car, you know, suspension, the engine, you know, bolt-ons, you know, stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy with this car, and even the way she sits right now, I'm just pretty happy. It's just some of the other cars I feel that I really want to build up is the S2000. So that car, I do want to get it to where the Lancer is today. It also has some engine bay mods, some interior mods, stuff like that. On the outside, it still kind of looks a little OEM plus, so we hope to switch it up hopefully this year. The plan is we do have the Voltex Racing front bumper with the carbon lip. We bought that last year in summer, but we just never had the time to get it painted and installed. So I already contacted my shop, and hopefully we'll be able to schedule some time to get the car, get the front bumper paint matched, and that'll be pretty exciting. Okay, monthly setup, here we go. Looking up the whole neighborhood here. Okay, so just started up the car. Gonna let the fluids run. Okay, so we're just gonna let the temperature kind of increase a little bit. If you guys are curious, I do have quite a few gauges here. So while my car's warming up, might as well talk about what the different gauges are. First one over here, this is your boost gauge. These three gauges here are from AEM. My boost gauge, my fuel ratio gauge, as well as the oil temperature gauge. And then these three over here are actually installed before being boosted. So these are DEFI gauges, or DEFI gauges, however you want to call them. What we have over here, this is my water temp gauge with your voltage gauge, as well as the oil pressure gauge. So yeah, I definitely, Racer boy here, love my gauges. And you guys are wondering, pretty much this car, like I said, I've had it since brand new, and I've definitely seen the progress over the years. I just love this car, and I know sometimes I don't show it enough love on the channel, but like I said, the thing is, firstly, this car is not where I park, where I live. Secondly, it's just at a point where I'm really happy with where the car is, how she looks, how she sounds, how she runs. And I also do have other cars to drive on a daily basis. This car is pretty low. This car, you know, is also from NA to boosted, and is one of the cars, I think among all 4 cars that I own, this car I'm the most nervous to drive. My wife is also the most nervous to sit in, because she's definitely seen her fair share of seeing this car break down over the years. Like I said, it is low, it has a lot of discontinued rare JDM parts, so yeah, it's just one of those cars that, like, I get a little bit nervous whenever I do drive it. Not so much nervous of me driving it, but nervous of the holes, like potholes on the roads, or like nervous of like crazy drivers on the road, stuff like that. So yeah, next time I'll be taking her out is in about, you know, a couple more weeks. That'll be the Super Lap Battle. So again, if you guys want to see this car in person, make sure to mark your calendars for that event. I'm pretty stoked. We also do have an upcoming event after that in early April, the Low Class Militia. That's in San Antonio. So it's 2 shows that this car will be coming up. We also have the Clean Culture Show. I'm not sure when that's going to be. It was supposed to be end of 2022 for Clean Culture Texas. That show got postponed. We haven't got a date yet. We say it's supposed to be in spring, but who knows if it's going to be pushed back later. So we'll see. So far, more or less 2 confirmed shows for this year, a 3rd possible one for Clean Culture, and then I don't think WeekFest is coming to Texas this year. You know, we'll see what other big shows are coming up that we want to participate. But the goal is, I'm pretty happy. 3 shows a year, 3 to 5 shows. I think I'll be pretty happy. Okay, so we're all set. Car is up to temp. Let's go ahead and shut it off. If you guys are wondering what this thing is, this is the Workspell tilt hub. So you can tilt your steering wheel. This is also the NRI 1 of 50 collaboration piece. So yeah, if you guys are wondering. There we go. Shut it off. Pretty stinky here in the garage now because No cat's life. Also, whenever I have time, I had these pieces sitting in my glove box for a while. This is the Mitsubishi OEM part for the battery relocation. As you guys know, the Evo 10s have your battery in the trunk. I have mine relocated. This is a little carbon piece that goes over it. But let's show you guys what I mean by that. So, Evo 10s have your battery relocated in the trunk. But whenever I did my turbo setup, we have it relocated here in the front bumper underneath the headlight. Apparently the shop I did it at, Locals Automotive, said that a lot of race cars do it like that. So what that means is my battery terminals, even though the battery's over there, we have my battery terminal right here going all the way there. Not a huge fan of this whole like wiring mess. Well, of course I have my battery tender hooked up and all that, but whenever I have some time, I just have to disconnect some of those stuff and hook it up to this piece right here. This should make it so much cleaner. Also, we'll have this carbon fiber piece sitting over it, so it'll look real nice and clean. That's the one big thing at car shows, you know, it just doesn't look great. So yeah, I do have to kind of tidy that up whenever I do have some time. So I think all in all, I'm pretty happy with the car. Just small little wire management stuff and wire tucking that I'll have to do on the engine bay. Alright, so much cleaner. We have this carbon fiber piece here for the battery. So yeah, looks so much neater. Alright, we're all set. We can go ahead and lock the car back up. Alright, we are back off the garage. I think maybe in the upcoming months I might also want to swap the upper intercooler out for this one. The piping is the same, both from ARC. However, this one here does have more purple in it. The other one is blue. The other one also does have a little bit of, I guess you can say, imperfection on it, which bugs me because I go to car shows a lot. Small little dent. But yeah, anyways, if you guys hit the end, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Just want to give you guys routine updates on the turbo Mitsubishi build whenever I can. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.